guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange. This is Stranger Palooza. We're at the 2022 Tampa RV Super Show, and we're actually here in the Airstream booth. Is this a booth?
Yeah, technically in a booth, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're with Justin.
Yes.
Justin
Humphreys.
And you are like VP of Sales.
VP of Sales at Airstream, yeah.
Some folks out there may know you.
Yeah, I've done a couple walk-arounds on our product.
A few videos. Yeah, if you're looking at these, you're looking at a lot of videos.
Yeah,
so you've seen Justin. We are going to look at the, I don't know if this is the entire line of Class B vans you have here.
Pretty representative for what we have. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we are really lucky. We're going to go through all of these really quick, get some details and stuff like that from Justin, and see what you guys think about it. Let's do it right now. Justin, this is your 19-foot Sprinter. You guys are only building on Sprinter vans, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mercedes only.
Okay.
Absolutely. 19, 24, and then the cutaway with Atlas.
Okay.
For the B+.
Okay. All right. And there's, so you have a 24 and a 24 extended, or just a 24 extended?
Just a 24 extended, yep.
Okay.
3 different layouts. We got the GT, the GL, so basically the Grand Tour, Grand Lounge.
Okay.
And then the new 24X, which is the off-road version.
Okay. So Interstate 19 here. Who typically, I know there's lots of different people, but who typically get something like this?
You know, we're seeing a wide variety of people. The first one that comes to mind, a lot of single women.
Okay.
Might be a widow, might just be single.
Traveling nurse or
traveling
doctor.
Nurse, doctor.
Yeah.
Small, can get into urban areas really
Right.
easy, but you have all the benefits of all the other areas.
Having an RV. Yeah. Because you can pretty much park this anywhere.
You really can. It's
Yeah.
I mean, 19 feet, you can fit this in a parking lot pretty easily.
Yeah.
Very easy to manage, and yeah, it's really popular. And then you got solo travelers, that could be men, women, and
Right.
some couples as well.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. So, and then there is a version you can get. I'm assuming this is rear-wheel drive, but you can get a 4x4 version
Yes,
of this?
that's correct. This is
Okay.
a rear-wheel drive, single wheel on the rear axle, where our 24s have the dualies.
Yeah.
But then you can also get the 4x4 version of this.
Yes, which is not as capable as a Jeep, but still, I've seen those go some places.
Yeah, it's a legit 4x4. Clearly, it's the same chassis you see a lot of the adventure vans on.
Right.
Gives you a little more clearance, which some people like, depending on where they're going.
Yeah. So on the outside, I noticed there's not very much, or it's very stealthy on the outside.
Yeah, we're trying to make this look just like the Mercedes car. We don't want all the swirlies on it. We want to keep it just very understated. And we actually will go to great lengths to actually add to that.
Okay.
If you look at the chrome trims.
Oh, right.
And then if you even get up here in the front, you'll notice how we extend the bottom of the airfoil here.
Oh, right.
We put Airstream in there.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
We have to spend money for tooling to do that.
Yes.
And then we obviously take absolutely every option available. This has adaptive cruise control, collision avoidance, lane change assist. This is going to have it all.
The top of what comes from Mercedes. And I like that because it's not super low. I've seen some that are really slammed low down.
You know, sometimes it is a commercial vehicle. I mean, Mercedes doesn't know if it's going to be an RV or a plumber's truck. And, you know, it looks, we feel, the front looks a little bare. So this just adds a little muscle, little depth to the front end.
It pulls it together.
Yeah.
So on the sides here, you still have the utility stuff.
That's right.
But there's not a lot of badging for the utility stuff.
No, exactly. And actually, we will color coordinate every single one of these with the 3 exterior options that we offer, which is silver, white, and black.
Okay.
So if you get the black model, it's all matching.
Color coded.
Same with white.
Okay, very nice.
Color coded.
All right. So do all of them have, is this a macerator system?
Macerator with a power cord reel to retract. This is, we want to make this as easy as possible.
Right.
We don't want the sneaky, slinky, and the gravity-fed system. Really works out great.
Okay. So what are in these two?
Yeah. So this is good. We also have power knife valves. So instead of getting down there and opening up the black tank, you just open it up right here.
So switches.
So it's a powered valve or the gray. And then you've also got what the power cord reel. Also, it's kind of like a garbage disposal, right? Once you work it, you hit that button, it's going to pump it out.
Mix it up and get so it doesn't block up. And then what about this one?
This is, I believe, this is your exterior shower.
Okay.
So hot and cold water. If you're going to wash off the dog or wash off yourself.
Okay. So typically each van on from here is going to have something like this on the outside.
They're all going to be very similar to that. The one that gets a little bit different is our adventure van.
The adventure van. Okay, so we'll go through that a little bit more detail. That's the heat. Is that that's Truma?
Yep, Truma heat.
Okay.
City water fill. You'll notice we don't like to use, if we could find a metal cover, we would do it. Okay. But we really try to keep away from the plastic and for the chrome. This is the city water fill.
Okay. Yeah, and then power's right here. And I think your exhaust for the generator. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what, like AGM batteries?
This is standard lithium.
Oh, so this is lithium and it still has a generator?
Yeah, it's the smaller lithium. It's really the house replacement.
Oh,
so it's going to be a better version of the AGM.
Okay.
And then, but they come standard with the lithium.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So what are we looking at here in the back?
A few things. Number one, notice we took the time to cover the hitch.
Oh, right.
A lot of people leave it exposed. It's there when you need it, but if you're not needing it, you don't want to look at it, so we take the time to cover it.
Does that just fold down? Or?
Yeah, just a couple clips on the bottom, pops right off.
Okay.
We do have a rear camera, obviously, so you can watch those behind you, or if you're towing something. We have a nice integrated shade that's powered. This will come right down.
Okay.
And then also a blind shade.
Looks like this too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a day shade and a night shade.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about insulation. Do you guys insulate these back doors?
These come from Mercedes. Yes, we do. We actually put insulation throughout the entire. It's an Ecobat insulation.
Okay.
So it doesn't outgas as much. It's all recycled materials.
Okay.
Certified to go to nursing homes, hospitals.
Okay.
It's good
Very
stuff.
cool. Awesome. Let's go inside. I don't know. There's nothing on this side.
Yeah.
So, but I can see. Well, you've got an outlet here, which is handy.
We have a.
Everything, I'm assuming, is power doors.
Yeah. So over here we do have a compartment where you can. This is actually where you can connect your barbecue.
Oh, okay.
So now we're under the awning area. We actually have an Airstream branded Weber grill. You can buy it on Airstream Supply Company. Plug it in right here.
Nice.
I've done it.
Oh yeah. You know what? I did not realize you have an awning because it's got a very integrated look.
Yeah, it always seems like it's this sharp line at the end of the awning. So we've actually taken time to tool out some awning caps to really
that's nice.
That into the unit. And again, all awnings, all air conditioning, any exterior component will match the color that you select.
That's nice. Very cool.
Horsepower step.
Pop-out step here.
We have a screen door to keep the bugs out. And then we also put this up and down, so if you're serving, tailgating,
you could just get everything and come out. Yeah, I like this. I don't think I've seen that anywhere else.
So it's nice to kind of separate those two items.
That's very nice.
The awning's power, it has a seismic sensor, so it's measuring how much the wind, so if you walk away, it'll bring it in if it gets too bad. Also has LED lights that you can use on it.
Very cool. Let's go in.
Yeah, let's do it. Starting the driver's cockpit?
Yeah. On this one, we'll start up front. I'm assuming, do you guys add a lot of stuff?
Yeah, so in the driver's cockpit too, we're selecting every option. So you have an optional 10-inch screen, there's a 7-inch screen, or no screen. We go with the 10-inch. And obviously all the handheld or hand touch right here on the steering wheel, so you don't have to take your hands off the wheel. You can do volume, you can switch the station. You can actually say, hey, Mercedes, and you can change the radio station, kind of like what Alexa would do. We've equipped it with all of that. There's actually, I'm sure this one has it, but we do have a heat. Yep, this is a heated windshield. You can see the lines. So we actually take the heated windshield option, which is nice if you're up north and you frost up. Also, if it gets foggy, man, you knock that off quick. But then that also is in the seats. We provide heated seats. We do the extra side airbags, the thorax airbags, where just the front airbags are standard. It's a very expensive option.
Does this have the bird's eye view, or?
Pull it up and see if it comes up.
I know the Sprinters have like really nice entertainment system, very detailed, lots of features.
Oh yeah.
You really have to get a run through.
Yeah, you do. If it's available, we take it, clearly. You'll notice a warning light here. We're tying in this PSM module to the power step and the power awning, so you can't drive away with them out. And if you do, this is going to warn you, so we're trying to make this foolproof as possible.
Right. Okay. Very nice.
And then this is an upgraded steering wheel. Not a lot of people select it, but it has a really good feel. It's a leather.
Oh, so you've got extra,
a little extra thickness. Just very, very comfortable. Adaptive cruise control is fantastic. I had a 2017 Interstate and I had cruise control, and then I used one of the newer ones, and I was like, yeah, this is...
It's amazing when you're in traffic, right?
Yeah, and then, you know, this, the 19 doesn't have it. We'll show it in the other ones. But,
okay.
But our larger ones, we also have air ride.
All right, very cool. And then, this is the radio up here?
Yeah, so one piece about the Benz, too, though, is this infotainment center is fantastic, but when you're parked, this is pulling off your chassis battery. So if you're there for an extended period, you go off the house.
Use this one. Okay, yeah. I see.
The other thing to keep in mind is that Mercedes is getting smarter and smarter. So you can upgrade to have Wi-Fi with Mercedes. It's got a lot of smart features. Connected vehicle. It does draw the battery down, so we actually will have a solar dedicated to the chassis battery to keep that.
Just to keep that going.
Because there are some phantom draws in the new Mercedes-Benz. Not every manufacturer does it. We just do that little extra to just provide that for the consumer. So that doesn't happen to them. And then the Ultra Leather is a real nice touch.
Feels great.
Putting these in Lexus and high-end Mercedes-Benz. It gives you that leather feel, but it doesn't take the maintenance on it. You're going to see that across the line.
Okay. I like the fact that there's no cabinet here, so it still
you and I
feels
both.
open.
I'm 6'2". I've had a few scars over the years, so it's nice. I kind of call it the cathedral ceiling, and then if you look, once you do get to the ceiling, that's the
This is
Airstream.
great. Yeah.
It's
So
the same aluminum we use on our trailers.
that's awesome. Yeah. That's a really nice touch throughout.
And it really helps, you know, it's in the kitchen, so if there's the smells that some of the fabrics that our competitors will put up there, it can be a thing. So this wears very well, and we know the trailers last a long time. So.
Right, absolutely. Come on in, Lola.
I'll let you go for it, and I'll come behind you.
Yeah, because, I think we're going to probably check out the bathroom next.
To that.
So I love the port door in the bathroom.
Yeah, the port door is another Airstream element on the outside. Gives it that Airstream look. On the inside, what's unique is this is a one-piece shower, where a lot of our competitors will use a multi-piece shower. There's really no seals or caulking involved with it, so it really kind of keeps it leak-free as much as we can. But clearly a wet bath because it's a smaller unit.
And I'm going to sit down here. This leather does feel really good.
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
And it is powered sofa.
This feels a lot like a jet or something.
It does, and that's kind of the intentional look that we're going after. If you look at this aluminum extrusion underneath, that is a lot of money that we spend there. If you look at the hinges, they're both steel. There's tubes. Some manufacturers might have one, or it's plastic, or two.
This has a very deliberate feeling. Obviously, the most difficult thing to build inside of is the Class B vans, right?
It's tough, but it's something we're used to, because the Airstream shells, you build the shell first and everything goes through the door.
Yeah.
So for a lot of manufacturers who will build an RV inside out, the last thing they do is put the walls on.
Right.
And they do that because they can fit more people in there.
Yeah.
We're used to that with Airstream trailers, so this was a natural progression.
Yeah,
for us.
and it has a very deliberate, like this, this vehicle was made like this from Mercedes.
Yeah.
When really you guys just get the vans,
It's
the empty
stripped,
vans, and build it up into this.
It's really stripped out, and we have a big sewing department for these valances. Here recently, we were able to get these in even closer. I mean, every inch in a V-van makes a big difference.
It's a difference. And you've got windows here too, which is nice. On this side, it doesn't look like you do.
That's
but
correct.
On this side, you do.
Which is nice, and they fold out, so if it's raining, you can still keep it open and keep that cross breeze.
Yeah.
We do have blinds that are powered.
Oh, so these are powered, integrated.
That's right.
That's
and
very nice.
we have a multiplex system that integrates all of that. In one screen, you can do everything you need.
Yeah, I like how, this island's almost hanging off here to give a little bit more room. Obviously, these two are not usable while you're driving. I'm assuming this one is.
It is.
Right, so you can seat 4 people in here, but then this converts into a bed.
It does. This is a power sofa. This comes down. These two come together, and you get a nice big.
Very nice. What ACs do you guys use?
We use on this particular model, we use the Dometic.
Okay.
On our V-Vans. Once you get up to the Atlas, we then switch over to the Coleman.
Okay. Very nice. This is, obviously these are the 19s are the smaller ones,
Yeah.
but it seems like you guys have everything in here. So I know you've got closet space here. I mean, look at that. That's a very nice finished closet. Yeah.
Yeah, we're packing a lot into a small package for sure. A lot of overhead, obviously storage back here. Small closets there.
Everything is felt line. Oh, this is your control panel.
Yeah. So this is a screen. We'll have two screens, one up here, one in the front. We've also got the generator and I'm sorry, the inverter. Now this is a QR code. Why we did that is you actually scan that on your phone and you can go to every how-to video we've created for this coach.
Oh, cool.
So if you're running into a problem and don't know how the solar panel works or the inverter, hit that, we'll give you some trouble.
So I'm sure if someone buys one of the Airstreams from the dealerships, they get a walkthrough.
They do.
Right. Now, you forget everything. You know? I recommend people record those walkthroughs, but you guys, you could just go up there and there'll be videos for things you can flip through.
That's right.
This is how you use your Truma heat or something like that.
Yeah.
Very
and
nice.
what we're doing is...
I like how these are spring-loaded also.
Yep. And we call it Airstream Academy because we know you're going to be learning your coach.
Yeah.
So you hit that QR code, goes right to the Academy. We separate it into interior, exterior, different components.
Oh.
So when you go through that walkthrough and you forgot something, I agree with you. Take a video, write notes. But if you forget,
you can go here.
Boom.
Absolutely. Very nice.
I have a quick question. So clearly Airstream's been doing these for years. I don't know how many years exact, but when did Airstream start the Class B vans?
We were in the early 90s. We started to build on the Chevrolet chassis. We brought in Westphalias from Europe at one point.
Oh.
We brought
So
them
there's some
into-
classics out there.
There are. We've done some Fords. Before this was Sprinter, Mercedes Sprinter. It was Freightliner, so we have some Freightliners out there. So yeah, we've been in the business for quite some time. And like I said, it's a natural fit for us because the shell's already made. We're used to already upfitting things when shell's already made, like our trailers.
Yeah. These are very nice. Let's go look at some other ones.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Absolutely.
otherwise we won't see them all, which I want to do.
Exactly.
Awesome. Let's go. Oh, look, there's even like a storage right there.
Spice rack?
Yeah. For a smaller here, I'll get out of your way here. But you guys have you found lots of space.
Yeah, we've
and
really
the fridge is nice too. It's
And it's
Norcold.
12 volt, all electric. It's a Nova Cool, which is owned by Norcold. And yeah, it's super efficient. It's not a gas absorption, so you don't have to vent it out your sidewall. So it's all electric across the line.
Yeah, this is very nice.
I like the separation screen.
Yeah. So look, you can show guys this for if you guys want to know the price of this, and all of these people can see it. Airstream of Tampa, right?
That's right. Airstream of Tampa is our dealer here at the show. Of course, Airstream.com's got all kinds of resources as well.
If you want the Bahama decor,
Right.
it comes with all of that.
So I like how you guys have these lined up here. Here's another. This is another 19, and
So this is our newest model to the lineup, and obviously a lot of adventure vans in this space.
yeah, this one's calling my name.
That's right, 24X. So it's an Interstate X edition for Extreme.
Right.
You'll notice we put it's almost like it's not Rhino liner, but I think a lot of people know what Rhino liner is.
Yes. Is it a kind of bed liner or
It's
is
like
it
a bed liner, can really take a beating. We also do it to the wheel wells.
That's nice.
Obviously 4x4, so it's a bit lifted,
Right.
a little bit more rugged.
Do you guys make these side steps and everything in-house, or?
We do not. We have a supplier that provides that. We have a local painter that helps us apply the...
It's a very nice treatment, and then you've got a roof rack and everything. So roof racks are not available on all the vans. Is that just
the 24X?
Just the 24X.
Just this adventure series. We got some great lights up top.
Yeah.
Really give you some good visibility.
And I think you've got those going around, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you notice this pedestal here. It's the same for this table, so you can bring that table
Put it out
outside
here.
if you're camping.
Yeah.
And again, we separate the two screens.
Yeah. I like that this is carried over, and this idea of making this smaller, but then using the space here, you can access it. Even when we were sitting down there, everyone was like, "Wait a second, you can go in and out of this." So this is a screen probably that goes up and down.
Yeah, on the X, it's actually a little bit different.
Is
So
this
this
set?
one's actually going to be set.
Oh, this is set. Okay.
But yeah, that other one.
Okay, so this one would close.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
Big power door also.
power door. So we on the X, we kept all of the extras, that heated windshield, the bigger screens, we kept all of that, but we tried to make it a bit more rugged for the vehicle. So again, a lot of these things are going to be similar. Now what we've done on the Adventures, we've actually added a few more ports. This is for mobile solar.
Okay.
Sometimes that sun's just not where you need it to be. There's a tree, so you can do some portable flex panels.
Put some panels out.
Yeah. Of course, it comes already with lots of solar.
Yeah. See, so there's another light here. In all the corners, it looks like you've got lights.
Yes. All four corners, we have lights. That's clearly different than the ones that we've seen.
And then these are some big benches back here.
They are. So the idea here is we can put our toys in the middle. There's a track system, 4 different track system that we cover up when you're not using it. That you can.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And that same track system is actually in the sidewalls.
Oh yeah.
So you can really mount bikes and equipment. You can really customize it.
So
to your
is that
needs.
what these? I guess these are like. Are they baskets?
Yeah, it's an
not traditional cabinet.
Yeah, it's not. You can act as that, or you can actually take them out and put something else up there.
Have more. Use that space.
Everybody's need is so much different. And from the others, so you can really customize.
But that's a good idea, because I think if you're, especially if you are going out, whatever you do, hunting, let's say, for example, you might have a lot of big stuff that can't fit in traditional cabinets, and you can get those up there.
Exactly.
Or you could probably even just strap them up. So that's. Oh, actually, I just noticed there's one running.
Yeah, you can
all
hang
the way
stuff
through
from the ceiling as well.
Yeah, that's cool. So you could put in bicycles here, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Really, the options
nice.
are almost unlimited.
Yeah.
And we're using, instead of the supple ultra leather, it's a little higher grade.
This is tougher, yeah.
Tougher
and then you've
fabric.
got more of like a shop floor.
That's right.
Finish down here, and I notice you've got some baskets down there also.
We do in the
stuff to
galley.
come out. Yeah.
Again, a lot more rugged, a lot more outdoor use. As opposed to like the Interstate we were just in, we're really high-end cabinetry. You're not going to want to bang this.
This is really good. So is this stationary here? So this is just like
So this is a light and kind of bend it. So it's not only if this goes into a bed, but if you have a workstation here and you need some extra light,
so
you'll notice
each one of these becomes its own bed, or does it?
Yeah. So you can actually. So if you got 2 guys going hunting, you can actually do them as a twin bed. If you got 2 people wanting to sleep together, you can make this a full bed. This is probably the largest bed in the B-van business. Once it's all together.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah. It's almost like a king bed in a B-van.
Yeah, and then I like the fact that you have these. I like these too. The blackout curtains that are here. And so I'm assuming on both sides you've got windows. I think that's what I saw from the outside.
We do, and you notice we carried on the other one. It had the fabric, the balances around the windows. This is putting in the aluminum. It's a little more utilitarian.
Yeah.
And
but you still have that going all through. So from inside, you know that you're in an Airstream. You've got the port. What do you guys call that? Is that a port window?
It's a porthole. Yeah.
Porthole. Okay. Yeah.
And you'll notice the little monitor on the wall. That is actually the heater. This is the first time we've used the Timberline system.
Timberline
pulls right off of your diesel tank.
Right.
So if you think about going out in the woods for a while and you're worried about your LP, it's in the winter, so you're not really needing your generator.
Right.
You really need your furnace. This is going to pull off of your diesel tank.
Okay.
And not your furnace, and not your LP.
So is this lithium also, or?
Lithium, kind of standard house batteries, won't run the air conditioning.
Okay.
But really run everything else. It's just that air conditioning.
Okay. Is that something that folks can upgrade if they want to do more lithium, or is that something aftermarket that you?
Aftermarket at this point, we're really looking at that generator replacement.
Okay.
And I know there's a lot of systems out there. The challenge is you have to run, your engine at a higher RPM to get that alternator charging. And these things have emission systems on them where they have to regenerate. So if you're out in the woods and it regenerates and you're putting serious heat out there, there's some limitations on bends. We want to make sure we get that right. Clearly, we're looking at that.
Right.
But and then we also want to make sure there's a service network. So a lot of people are going to that lithium, but if there's something breaking down, where this generator, it's everywhere, right? So we know what we have. Yeah. And then before, we really want to measure twice, cut once when we do the
in my van, I kind of have both. I wanted my van to have a generator because I just find myself out places where there is nowhere to plug in. And solar's cool, but if you're in there and you're running a bunch of stuff, it's not going to power. It's not going to even keep you going.
Yeah, it's redundancy, right? You
Right.
kind of want those options. And
Yes.
so I think that generator gives you certainly that option.
There's a lot of options, and then they're like increasing every day. I think we're going to get solid state soon.
Yes.
So
I hope so.
yeah, this looks great out here on the outside. On the outside, I noticed some things are lighted here.
Yep.
So
we
this
try to
panel,
light
for
where we
example,
can.
has a light. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's very similar. It's got the macerator with all the power valve controls. The systems on the outside are going to be very similar to what we had.
Yeah, that's what we
Now,
saw
on
already.
On the 24-footer, we are going to have side vision cameras.
Okay.
And those are tied into the rear view mirror. That's really a natural spot to look because you're used to doing that in your personal vehicle.
Okay.
When you hit the turn signal, it'll show you
Okay.
what's down this side or the other side.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's
It
nice.
kind of spoils you. When I was using the demo at the factory,
Yeah.
and I went to my own car, I'm like,
Yeah, Mercedes has some very complicated system. I was looking at a video that they did. The guys actually blindfolded themselves and, well, not blindfolded, but blocked out all the windows,
Oh, yeah?
and they were driving
oh wow,
around obstacles with the. It's only in German,
sure.
but it's on YouTube.
That's
And I
awesome.
was looking at it so much. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is amazing.
yeah.
We thought about, maybe we don't need some of the higher end features that we've done on the Interstate for years, but the reality is it's a lot easier for us to order one chassis from Mercedes-Benz. And the other thing is, once you've had some of these features, it's hard to
Can't
live
go
without
back.
it.
Yeah, cannot go
So,
back.
it's got the
I noticed you
parts
did
on it.
the lip here too. That's
We did.
finished.
Just blacked it out.
Yeah.
Really trying to give it that rugged look.
Yeah.
Clearly it's a little higher.
This is a good look all through here. Yeah. Very nice.
It's a solid looking. And actually, Mercedes announced in Europe that they'll eventually be going all-wheel drive.
That's what I was hearing, that they're going to go all-wheel drive. That'll be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too. It's a
Yeah.
great system.
Yeah.
I think some of the hardcore off-road guys are
We'll
gonna be
want
a little
4x4.
bit- But it's not going to be. We're understanding it's not going to be offered once all-wheel drive comes out. So it's
Really?
going to have a little lower stand. So
Okay.
get your 4x4 now. if
Get
you
it
want
now. Yeah, especially the shorter ones are really, 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 really popular.
Very popular.
Yeah.
I mean, we have over a year wait time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
been really challenging to get.
Okay.
So on the inside,
Yeah.
one thing that we've done different, all that multiplex screen that you saw in the 19, we don't do that in this.
Okay.
We're trying to reduce any draw we can. We know these people are off the grid.
Right.
So it's more of your traditional switching system here that we've had
Oh,
for
I see.
years, as opposed to that touch screen.
So those have more of a power draw.
And we're trying to give you a little bit more redundancy on this coach, trying to simplify this one a little bit more because you're going to be off the road,
Right.
out in the woods.
Yeah.
Let's just tone it down just a little bit.
Yeah. Oh no, I understand that. Is there someone in here?
No,
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm gonna go in here
let's get
and
a
get.
look inside. Here you can go.
Oh, sorry, there is a couple in here.
The feel, like driving, steering wheel, stuff
In
like that.
between Dodge and here, right?
Yeah.
It kind of sits in the middle.
That's why I think if Mercedes actually goes all-wheel drive, I don't know if they're going to bump up the power or anything like that, but if they go all-wheel drive, just that alone is going to make them incredibly attractive.
I agree.
Yeah.
But then I think that makes Ford more relevant because I think their system competes with it a little bit.
Right.
I think what keeps them separate is the added height.
Fallback. Yeah, I didn't realize they would completely. I thought they would still have that as an option. Wow.
Which I mean,
Yeah.
they have to consider emissions and everything else.
Yes,
I
it's
don't
a,
know
yeah,
about that.
it's a lot of stuff.
So that's the way we understand it now. But
Yeah.
so when you come in here, you'll notice we talked about it in the back, but the flooring is a lot more rugged. The seating looks a lot
I
different.
like the finish on the seats.
Yeah, we did the ultra leather up on the front seats with some fabric inserts, but in the back we kept it to those
Yeah.
durable fabric inserts.
What I like about this too, you've got more space here. This is a bigger
Yeah.
spice rack. I mean,
Yeah,
a lot
24
bigger.
footer offers quite a bit more, and
Yeah.
as we you'll notice that we took a lot of the elements out of the Grand Tour that we have, our Interstate, and then basically changed the rear of the coach. But that gives you a ton of storage. And a much larger refrigerator.
Yeah.
It's dedicated freezer.
Yeah, with a freezer. Lola, I know, likes this.
Well, the freezer actually is a drawer,
Yeah, it's
which
a
is
drawer.
different.
Yeah. So your fans that you have, what is that Dometic? Those fans, or is that?
That's Nova Cool.
Nova Cool.
On the larger one, we do like to vent it. Now we don't have to vent it outside.
Okay.
But we do like to give it a little bit.
I really like this, Lola. You can look at the cabinet here, but I like that there's a table here. You can spin around, do a nice little setup, and then there is a track here as well. So if you have the accessories for that, you could do stuff. My van is my office/studio, so I do my podcast and everything out of there.
And this
So
is
that
where
kind
all
of
the.
stuff. Yeah, and this is your control panel. Yeah.
I'm just gonna get the.
And then this AC is a Coleman, right?
looky here. Coleman.
Back there, I think it's a Coleman Cube.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get the kitchen galley here.
Got all this stuff on
Lots of
here, too.
storage in the
So
galley.
you can kind of like
That
latch
countertop
things
actually
down.
come along.
Hey, a lagoon table thing over here too.
There's lighting. That's a nice little touch too.
Yeah, that looks great out here.
We added a line, a little backlit for the red part.
And is this just a microwave only?
Yeah, microwave only,
Waiting on there.
and just tons of storage.
That's the storage. It is a Coleman AC unit.
Yes.
Okay, that's about. And of course the ported
Oh, this is nice.
bathroom.
Oh, I like this. Did you see this strip?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very nice. Let's see. So,
And there's the wet bath.
yeah,
A little bigger.
one piece. Like
18.
this is still a one piece, right? Yeah.
Still a one piece. A little larger than the 19 for sure.
There's a ton of room in here. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
A ton of room.
Yeah, you could definitely full
Let's look at the baskets here. The storage bins. Right there. And that L-track system is everywhere. More storage bins on this side as well.
So, is this a convection microwave or just a regular?
It's a regular microwave.
Okay.
Okay.
But the base cabinet, you're going to notice a lot of similarities between the
Right.
two.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we're moving down here.
I think the last was the last one to see. Oh, the Grand Tour.
So this is going to look very similar to the one we're in.
Yeah.
So I'll show you what started it all.
Okay.
This is a lounge, and this can seat like 9 people.
9. Okay.
So what we really tapped into is a customer that you might camp in it every now and then, but this is a lifestyle support vehicle.
Yeah.
You like going to football games, NASCAR,
Yeah.
races,
Almost like a limo,
soccer
yeah.
moms.
Office,
We have a
meetings.
lot of people going between homes. And this is a great way to travel.
Yeah.
Maybe have some excursions along the
Yeah.
way. Very, very comfortable. You're going to notice a tremendous amount of seating.
Yeah.
The outside is going to be very similar to what we've just been through on the I-19.
Okay. So let's.
But
let's
it's going to
go
be a
and
little
take-
larger.
Yeah.
Let me show you in here. Very executive level coach. Tons of overhead space.
Yeah.
And this one is the Interstate GL.
Right. Yeah.
Lounge.
These seats are really nice.
Look at that.
Yeah. Lots of cabinets.
The
Lots.
entire overhead
Lots.
storage here.
Of
So the whole
cabinets.
team, everyone's bag has a space.
That's right.
And these this hardware on these cabinets is really good.
It is.
So-
Yeah.
Microwave.
And that does have a browning characteristic to it. It's not quite a convection, but you can get some.
Like a little pizza.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
get in there.
And it's a drawer,
I
Yeah, it
noticed
pulls
this.
out.
which is kind
Yeah.
of cool.
It is cool.
And you get the
Oh, that's interesting.
all-electric refrigerator right next to it.
The Nova Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think we
we've
have
got
one of
the
these.
sink with the fold down.
Correct. With
Okay.
the pull-down faucet, and then of course the cooktop. Power blinds throughout. So this will really look like the 19 that we were in on the first one. Power reclining sofa here.
So how many can you sleep in here?
So we this goes into bed for 2, and then we have a mattress up front that you can buy aftermarket.
It goes okay
That
for
you go across for
that you can do bedding here. And then I noticed the bathroom is on this side in this one.
That's correct. That's a little
Okay.
different configuration, all in one. Again, seamless.
Here we go. I can open this up for you.
All in one.
Front and back on this one. You'll notice on the 24X we didn't have TVs.
Right.
Off-road. It's a capability of adding them. On this one, of course, we have.
So are those lights motion sensor?
They are.
Oh, I just noticed when Lola went in there, the light came
In the
on.
shower.
Yeah.
Nice.
That way at night you don't have to worry about finding the switch.
Yeah, just go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
That is very cool. Yeah.
The little touches. And I love the flooring
Yeah.
on the Interstate. This is that woven flooring.
The basket weave.
We really picked this up from the yachting industry. And I thought, boy, if it holds up on a yacht with all the sand and water, it's definitely going to hold up. Intuitively, I think people feel like it's going to be tough to clean, but the weave is so tight, it's easily sweepable and
you don't get
wears
stuck
very
in there.
well. Yeah, and I think over time, everybody's using vinyl floors, becomes very flat. This gives it that kind of texture. That was one nice thing about carpet; it gave another dynamic, and
this looks good. And I think you get a little bit more traction, probably.
I do.
Yeah, it feels like that.
And you definitely get that as well. So
yeah.
This is where it all began for us. So we started selling the lounge in the 22, and then eventually we went to the 24, which really added this additional storage back here. This is kind of where it all began for Airstream on the Sprinter business.
Right. This is very nice. Once again, like having this go all through the van.
That reflection
really cool.
Just gives it a bit of openness. You know, it just
it's like a mirror.
Reflection just helps.
Yeah. And sometimes you open, like I think there was a cabinet, and so one of you guys opened the cabinet, and I thought, wow, there's a lot of space in there, but the reflection. So are these seats heated? Do they have massagers? It looks like I see a controller here, and then tables. There's a table right here.
So they don't have the massager. These two are not. The front are. This is the air ride that I was talking about earlier.
That's what this is? Okay.
Yeah, so it's auto adjusting. So when you're driving down the road, it'll auto. But if you get into a steep incline on a driveway, you can actually pump it up more, or you can pump it down more. So there's a couple different options on that, but it really makes a difference in your ride and handling.
Oh, okay.
When you're driving.
Especially on a bigger van.
Yeah,
and then there's windows.
Just very comfortable. Heated seats, heated windshields, air ride. You know, you got cameras on the sides, cameras in the back. This thing is really, really comfortable.
Yeah, lap of luxury.
It is. I mean, this is Mercedes. They've really added the Mercedes features to this, so it doesn't feel like you're driving a van at all. Very comfortable.
This is very nice, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're we're bumping it up a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's right. So
I'm going to take a quick shot of this.
Okay.
I'm just going to grab this.
So this is Atlas. When we get this model, and unlike the Interstate where we get the whole van, this is a cutaway.
Right.
So you can see we're building this box
From here.
from here back out.
Yeah.
One of the things that we really want to do is we want to make it look just like our Interstates. So you'll notice in a lot of the competition in this category, you're going to look at your entry steps when they're in. This, it just looks like another luggage door. So it hides it away nicely, makes it look a little more automotive. Something a little different. The other thing we've done is we've tied into the Mercedes keyless entry.
Oh,
so
okay.
when you unlock it once, it'll unlock the doors. If you hit it twice, it'll do all the luggage boxes.
Okay.
So, and that includes the entry door. So not a lot of people have a keyless system for entry door, and it's tied to your vehicle key.
Oh, so including this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll notice some storage here. We've got the generator. One nice thing about this generator is because we built the box and have more room, this is a diesel generator.
Okay.
So it's pulling off of your fuel tank.
So this is pulling from the same fuel tank.
Yeah. So
And then is this storage too?
It is. It's actually some nice storage because it actually goes up quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I noticed there's a long pass-through over there.
Yeah, and then there's some more on the other side that's really thoughtfully done.
So since you guys build the box, you really get to put some thought in here.
Yeah.
You're not limited.
We can kind of really do things a little bit differently. Now, you'll notice like this sidewall is separate from this cap, but you wouldn't know it because we actually take the time to do all the body work so there's no seams.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a one-piece shell. This is actually two-piece.
Okay.
But there's a cover.
There is.
Yeah. Now, if you feel these different layers of paint, you can't feel the lines.
No, I can't.
It's actually
Yeah,
called cut and buff, where they sand down all the lines.
Wow.
This is just as there's just as much work in this paint job as one of the big $500,000
love to see
Class
that
A's.
being made.
Oh, it's incredible. We're actually going to be doing a video of that process later, so keep an eye out for Airstream. On the back cap, very intentional to make it look like the rear of a Mercedes Benz. seats.
Okay. Yes.
And you'll notice,
Especially this right here. I wish I could take it off and put it on
yeah,
a
we
chain.
wanted to put the logo on.
Yeah, it's nice.
Now you'll notice the Marlin. This is a Tommy Bahama edition.
Right.
So at Airstream, we do collaborations with different brands.
Okay.
Because they look at our interior spaces different than us. We have a pottery barn here. That's where we started the video.
Right.
Back there.
Yeah.
We've done This is Tommy Bahama. We've done Eddie Bauer and some others.
So you can actually go there and get some stuff from some Airstream stuff from them, just like you can with Pottery Barn.
It's actually included in the whole deal. So
It
these
is.
chairs and cooler. That you
Oh,
see out here,
those are all
that's
part of it.
included with
Oh,
the whole package.
okay.
So the Tommy, with the Atlas and Girls, that's one of the decor options, and then we have the other decors are going to be similar to our Interstate model. So a little bit more room for the utility area. You have the smart plug. You have the fresh water valve over here where if you're hooked up to city water, you can hit that and it'll fill up your tank. You don't have to go do the gravity
Yeah,
fill.
just keep filling it.
Yep, and shower, city water fill, power knife valves. Everything's located right here, nice and easy. Now, you'll notice we try to keep everything off. We don't want water heaters and furnaces sticking out as much as we can. And when we do them out.
This is a nice grill.
Yeah, and you notice now we have a slide out.
Yes.
So this is going to give us more space.
Right.
And we include the storage in the slide out, so you can do some golf clubs in there, maybe some broken down fishing poles. We do a slide out topper on top as well. And again, notice there's absolutely no ugly moldings in the transitions. We do a nice light here, so when you're in or out or feeling do the side vision cameras as well.
How is this to drive versus the
It's really solid. Now you'll notice a little more movement because it's taller, it's
Right.
bigger.
Okay.
But we're doing air ride on this as well.
Oh, you are? Okay.
We have adaptive cruise control. We got lane assist. You have almost all the same options as the
Okay.
B-Van. There's a few differences, but very comfortable. In fact, we have a big owners club. They have a huge international rally every year. And this year was in Nashville, and I actually camped with them in one of
did?
these. Yeah.
Okay.
My wife last minute bailed, so it was like
Okay.
the best bachelor
Right.
pad I've ever. It was fantastic.
Oh, you missed her, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was awful.
That's very nice.
Yeah, so this is the package.
Okay. Cooler, the chairs. Nice.
And when we sat down with the Tommy Bahama design team, their only requirement was it has to have some type of bar in it.
Okay.
And I'm like, you're going to get along with RVers really well.
Right.
There's
So
always
we get a
time for a happy hour.
Yeah, when we go inside, we're going to see that bar. But it's very
absolutely.
popular here. There's lots of people checking it out. Yes. And I think this is a good option for folks who don't want to go up to a big Class 8 or maybe coming down from that. And they don't necessarily want to get the van either. This is a good in between for those guys, right?
That's right. And I've always said that in the industry, this is Justin's take. I've been in the industry 20 years. Because people want something small, I think most manufacturers go, oh, because you can't afford something big. It has nothing to do with it.
Right.
They just don't want something big. They just don't want something, but they want something small. But our customers just, they don't want something cheap. I want all of the goodies in those
Right.
big Class A's, but I want it packaged
Yes.
in a more compact.
Easier to drive and get around or put it up.
So that's where
So-
we come in. Like, you know, most Class C's don't have air ride or collision avoidance or adaptive cruise control or Parktronic. You know, then you get in here and you'll see some of these other features. So we do. It's not for everybody. We're at the definitely high end of the
Oh, for sure.
of the bell curve, but you're going to get a lot of features that a Class A, undercarriage lighting, all the luggage doors being hidden away, the cut and buff paint. I mean, this is really only
That's
found
nice.
on some big
Yeah.
Class A's. And then we'll show you on the interior. Again, seismic sensors in the awning, so if you leave it and the wind picks up, we've got that.
I like the lit door handles.
Isn't that
Yeah.
nice?
Okay, I'll go in. Oh, this is nice.
Right.
Yeah, so you can tell it's got a much different
You
design.
can kick
theme.
right back in here. Nice big TV.
Yeah, and this is on a
Huge skylight.
it's on an auto lift,
Yeah.
so it'll tuck away when you're not using it.
That's nice.
A lot of accent lighting. Have our bar. It
Yeah.
comes with whiskey cups. And
Right.
It comes with
It comes
whiskey
with the whiskey?
stones.
Yeah.
Not the whiskey though.
Oh,
But at this show only, we'll throw in a bottle.
All I've heard is it comes with a whiskey.
okay.
Yeah, whiskey glasses and stones.
This is really, really nice in here. So there's a big skylight here. Is
Yes.
this also a vent or?
It does. It opens up. It's really something we found in Europe. But and it also has shades. You can do the night shade, or you can do the day shade.
Right.
It'll also. Got to put it the right way, but it's power.
Yeah, you can power that up. Oh, that's nice.
Gives you some more.
And I noticed there's lots of vent. So is this all connected to the AC?
It is. So this is a ducted AC, but then again, this is similar to a Class A system.
Yeah.
Where this is pulling in here, and then it's distributing the air out there. Super quiet.
Yeah.
Very efficient.
This really feels like a smaller Class A.
Yeah,
like a high end.
That's what we're really after, and of course, Tommy Bahama just adds that extra element.
So
of
here's the cabinets that Justin was talking about here. There you go.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I need that in
Nice.
my
These are
life.
nice. These are nice. These tumblers. If you notice any of these missing, you might want to look for Lola. No, it's gonna be someone else. No, but this is really nice. And then full size fridge.
Yeah. It's going to be a larger fridge, obviously.
Full size for RVs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially in this category, this is pretty solid. And I gotta say, this whole area is tons of storage. Obviously, this is still in the kitchen, so you have the pantry. You've got an overhead here. You've got drawers coming down.
Yeah, this is. You know, if you're like some people that I talk to are really worried about going full time. Let's say in like a Class B van. There's a lot of room in this.
Soft close. So look back here at the amount of storage here. You can see that Lola when you come in, but 2 big drawers, 2 massive cabinets here.
Going in, Lola.
It's fantastic.
The shower.
I know.
Okay, you've got me at the shower.
Yeah. The shower's a lot larger, and for a taller guy like ourselves, man, this isn't.
No, that's great.
So what we did, obviously we haven't seen a bed, so I'll walk you through that here when we go back up to the front. But by focusing on the floor plan we did, we were able to get a much larger shower.
No, yeah, it just makes this bathroom area, and this is a pocket
Look at that
door.
storage. Hang on, I'm coming.
There's a lot of storage.
Oh, ridiculous. Oh, and it's
There's
motion
some under
sensor
the
lights in here.
sink right there.
That's a ton of storage.
Look, and even
there's
here,
drawers here. I'm not
this is a
even.
pocket door, right?
Yep, pocket door, so you gain some space there. Just a very, very comfortable B plus for
Very nice.
for a bathroom for
So,
a 24.
hi.
It's a 24 foot motorhome.
Good.
What is the price of this? Excuse me.
288,000.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You bet. So one other thing I didn't mention when we were up here before, but this
Okay.
So this is a bed.
this also has recliners
Okay.
that are power, so that's nice when you are watching TV.
There's a couple of us, yeah.
Then what you do is remove this. Let's see if I can do this without breaking something.
Okay. I see where you're going now.
Yep.
This is a Murphy bed situation.
Now, and I mean
Oh, nice.
from a
Oh, you've got those same lights there. I like those lights
yes. So those lights, and then obviously when it goes
And the
down, it
windows.
reveals a window.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of
there. You've
storage.
got pockets in here, and then you can still use this TV here and still have a
use
really
the
big TV.
And then
That's cool.
underneath the mattress, you have a Froley system. Oh, sorry, Will. But this is used in Europe to give you a lot better spring
Oh, yeah.
comfort
Okay.
on the
Right.
mattress. And then we add that filler just to give you that added height
Yeah.
to it. But very comfortable. And actually, what I found when I use it, once you make the bed, you put these straps down. You make the bed, fold it up, you're ready to go.
Good to go.
It's just in a few seconds you can
And
put this thing down.
I've noticed you've got there's a control panel there, one there. I think I saw one in the bathroom.
One behind you,
Yeah.
and
One-
you're on your head up overhead.
Yeah, there's one here. That is really nice.
You're only just.
Okay, so this goes up like this, which is nice.
A few steps away.
It's got a
from the
nice-
control panel.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you hit that thing.
That
It should be
button.
the side-to-side button over there to put the sofa back up.
Side to side.
There you go.
Put your armrest on.
That's very cool.
So that's a bed on top that
Yep.
lays down?
And then you're back to business. But that way, because this is a shared area, you can commit that much space to the bathroom. So one of the things of RVing is, people really want their comforts in the facilities. So this makes that very comfortable without losing the convenience of them.
Yeah, I can see you can easily live in here. I think you can live in a Class B van.
Absolutely.
I really do think you could do that. But this is like, you're in a really nice hotel.
That's right. That's right.
You know, so very, very, very nice. That's awesome. Okay, so listen, do you want to go outside and wrap this up? I know there's folks who want to take a look at this. We're holding people up, and I don't blame them.
Yeah. Teaching them something?
Yes.
Good. Someone's got
of stuff.
This has been wonderful. Thank you for
All right.
hanging out with us.
So I think you guys got to see like a really good overview of what Airstream has to offer when it comes to Class B, and even here with the B plus C line from Justin. So I really appreciate that. Where should people go if they want to find out more about this?
You know, Airstream.com is always a great resource. Obviously, we're being represented by Airstream in Tampa. They got a great website. You know, YouTube, put in Airstream. Not only are fellas like yourself out there doing a great job.
And you guys are making
Yep, I've got my own.
videos.
Some of our dealers are out there. Just tons of information online.
Yeah.
We've got an Airstream-only forum called Airstream Addicts. It has over 180,000 people that are on it.
Wow.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Once you get into this community, you're only just a couple clicks from the answer to any question you have. So,
okay, very cool. And if folks really want to see all of these, just like we're doing here at the show, but they can't make it to this show, Airstream of Tampa is a good place to go, you think?
Great place to go.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks so much.
I appreciate it.
I hope to get a chance to see how you make this and how you make other stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
All right. Do you want me to say that again? Yeah.
We'll do it
All right.
again.
It wasn't good. Say it again.
Yeah. I look forward to actually getting a chance to see how you guys put these together. I don't know if you ever let anyone come down to the factory.
We've been on a little bit on hold with the pandemic.
Right. Understood.
But I'll give you my email address. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely.
We have a whole new factory for both motorhomes and travel trailers.
Awesome. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it. All right, guys, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them right here. I'll see if I can get Justin or someone else at Airstream to answer those. Big thanks to Lola for being so patient with us through this whole thing, and the folks here at the show. All right, this is the 2022 Tampa RV Super Show, and we're in the Airstream booth. We're out.